Hey, look at you, all grown up and needing car insurance. You don't have to freak out if you got a driving record that's not so hot or worry if you aren't sure exactly what you need. Able Insurance has your back. Pass up the national insurance companies where you're just another number and keep your auto insurance right here in Charlottesville. 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site.
Go.
What up, though, BallHawk Show.
Say it one more time.
What up, though, BallHawk Show.
What up, though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad Hawkins. Appreciate you for rocking with me on this new episode of the BallHawk Show podcast. Shout out to my sponsor, Able Insurance. Go to ableinsurance.net for all your insurance need. Home, business, auto, life, any insurance. Holla at Billy and Charlene White, the good people at Able Insurance. So I want to do a quick episode discussing the trade by the New York Giants to the Cleveland Browns and also the signing of Le'Veon Bell and where he is headed. So let's go ahead and start off with the trade. Odell Beckham Jr., elite wide receiver, mega star for the New York Giants. Dave Gettleman has traded Odell Beckham to the Cleveland Browns. New York has agreed to trade Beckham to Cleveland in exchange for a first-round pick, the number 17 overall, the second of the Browns' third-round picks, number 95 overall, and safety Jabrill Peppers are headed to the New York Football Giants in exchange for Odell Beckham. So now the Browns have two former LSU players in Blessum and Odell Beckham. Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham have reunited. Last year on my podcast, on a live podcast episode, when we were talking about leading up to the draft, my man Robert T. Green made the bold prediction that Baker Mayfield will go number one, and everybody laughed and was like, what the hell is he talking about? I said on the same podcast that I felt like that if that was true, I would give the New York Football Giants that other first round pick for Odell Beckham Jr. because of the relationship he has with not only Jarvis Landry, but also the receivers coach there with the Cleveland Browns, who coached those gentlemen at LSU. And he has a good relationship with both of them and can get the best out of both of them. So with this trade, the New York Football Giants look real suspect because you have an aging over-the-hill quarterback in Eli Manning. You have a dynamite star in Saquon Barkley at running back. You have nobody to throw to. You're letting all the big-time cash cows on defense go. You didn't get anything for Landon Collins, but you did inherit a Jabrill Peppers who will start at the same position that Collins was at, and Jabrill could also return punt. So you get a 2-1 on that end, and it's cheaper, but you still let go a generational talent in Odell Beckham Jr. after you sign him to a huge deal in which you're going to basically pay him $21.5 million in cash and have a $5.5 million cap hit this year and a $16 million in dead money in this year's cap. So you basically pull the Pittsburgh Steelers with Antonio Brown when he was traded to the Oakland Raiders. It's almost like they're copping a plea that these guys are so much of troublemakers, we had to get rid of them. We don't care about the cap space to ease the blow that you're letting go of elite receivers. And a lot of folks are saying, well, when the last time an elite receiver won a Super Bowl? And if you want to use elite as in outside receivers, then I think Demaryius Thomas is the last guy that was considered elite or in the conversation that won a ring. Julio Jones lost to the Patriots a couple years ago in Atlanta Falcons versus the Patriots. But he just made it 3 seasons ago. But other than that, you still have elite pass catchers on the field. Let's not act like Gronk is not an elite pass catcher. Let's not act like Julian Edelman is not an elite slot receiver. Let's not act like when the Eagles one, Ertz is not one of the top tight ends. He's the top pass catcher. So you still need guys to catch the football. So with the Cleveland Browns, they are demonstrating this. And this is what I always say. If you're going to invest a top flight pick on a quarterback, then you need to go out and spend money to build around that quarterback and win your Super Bowl now. Because how the market is with young quarterbacks, you're going to have to pay them. Case in point, Dak Prescott is going to get paid for the Dallas Cowboys. The best thing you can do for any young quarterback is put the pieces around them and invest now. You can't just say, I want to wait for this quarterback to develop, because if you wait for them to develop, you're also increasing the value of that quarterback and devaluing all the pieces around your team in which you can help that young quarterback. So anytime people, you draft a young quarterback and people call that young quarterback a bust, you have to look around and see how the team is building around them. So that's what you want to do. Win while the quarterback is young. Spend money around them. Cleveland Browns are using draft picks now to get guys. They could possibly get an Earl Thomas as I'm recording this. It's not set in stone, but I know he's a target. So you factor in on offense, you have a Nick Chubb. You have a Kareem Hunt who's going to be suspended probably 8 to 10 games, but you still have him for a 6-game span to where you may be fighting for a playoff spot. You also have a Jarvis Landry as well. On defense, you got Denzel Ward, who showed that he was worth his pick. And if you could get an Earl Thomas, you have the guys up front. You have a pass rush. You have the things around you to help make Baker Mayfield elevated that much quicker. Also, when you look around the division is getting broken down. Baltimore, they got a flag football team. Everybody's gone. We know that the Pittsburgh Steelers lost. Well, they didn't have Le'Veon last year, but they lost Antonio Brown. And their defense is trash can juice. So they rebuilding. Cincinnati is Cincinnati. So all roads point to Cleveland winning their division and essentially getting to the playoffs and competing, having the opportunity to compete for a championship. I mean, when you look at Cleveland on paper, the duo of Landry and Beckham rival the duo of Thielen and what's the boy that played at Maryland? Stephon Diggs. When you look at dynamic duos in the NFL right now, they rival those two guys because Thielen and I forget the boy name again. Yo, this is crazy. But you know what I said, who I just said with Thielen. They God dang it. Stephon Diggs. Yeah, Stephon Diggs. That's the dynamic duo. Am I forgetting another duo? Let me think. No, they're the dynamic duo. Yeah. As that I can think of right now. It's early in the morning. I'm recording this. Y'all gotta excuse me. But yeah, man. And the fact that the Giants are on the hook of basically paying Odell's contract. I mean, at least the guarantees. I know they signed Jarvis Landry for 5 years, $75 million last year. But if you look at Cleveland, essentially has Odell Beckham signed on a 5-year, $75 million pack with $19.5 million guaranteed, all but $2.75 million of which comes this season. From the Browns' perspective, his deal averages $15.4 million per season. He's owed $47 million over the next 3 years, which is still less than what Sammy Watkins is getting in Kansas City. So, Cleveland Browns, you guys are doing the damn thing. You're going about it right. You're trying to make sure your investment, which is Baker Mayfield, has the ultimate situation to succeed and to flourish. And that's what's up. Sorry, I was reading something. But now let's go on to Le'Veon Bell. So Le'Veon Bell signs with the New York Football Jets. Jets, J-E-T-S. Jets. He signed his deal. And of course, everybody's looking at the numbers right now. And they're like, well, BallHawk, what he signed for? Give me the numbers. What's the numbers? Did he get what he wanted? I know he was trying to get that bread. What'd he get? Well, I'm going to tell you what he got. He got a 4-year deal, right? $52.5 million. $35 million guaranteed. and the possibility is high as $61 million. So see what the Steelers was gonna offer him, because he didn't want to play for the Steelers. So when we go back to the pretty much the Steelers is offering him more overall money. And you having people saying he should have stayed with the Steelers. Right quick, man, because I thought I had it pulled up, but I didn't. Apologize about that, because I know everybody's going to want to compare them. So let's just go ahead and compare what they were going to included $33 million in rolling guarantees. Rolling to do what they wanted to do in the first 3 years. So they said in the first 3 years of the Steelers, and then it seems like the deal had the final 2 years he had no guaranteed money. I'm looking at all the new ones that's popping up. It's basically saying the Steelers had it was a rolling guarantee, dead cap space, and the Pittsburgh Steelers showed that they didn't care about dead cap space against their cap. So they basically reported that Bill walked away from the $45 million guarantee money involved here. From a pure football perspective, it's a nice fit, although it remains featured Ben Roethlisberger. But again, Le'Veon Bell, when you look at the guaranteed money, is only essentially on paper $2 million. Protecting himself because of his past suspensions for weed and things like that, and from $33 million to be theirs no matter what. Like if he did get in trouble or something came up, 2020, we don't have the luxury of seeing in the future before you take a stand. He took a stand. The market, everybody around the league frowned upon him sitting out. He didn't get the 60. People are going to say he should have just played at Pittsburgh. You can have that stand. $10 million. Regardless, if he would have got $60 million in guarantee and 70, say if you got all of it guaranteed, you still won't gonna get that $14 million back. So regardless, we knew he's around another young quarterback in Sam Darnold. They signed C.J. Mosley on defense. That they invested in. So the Jets are taking the same stance. They're trying to build around a young quarterback with just, matter of fact, they ain't even built around the young running back they got. That's what's so. They're gonna draft either I think they're gonna draft Haskins. I believe they're gonna draft Haskins for the Giants because they know outside targets, and then Haskins will start the next year, and possibly they could get the Giants. So I'm trying to get Giants fans some hope. But back to the Jets. The Jets, you doing what you supposed. You got a Le'Veon Bell who allowed his body to rest. He's been 1 year out of football, so it's going to be, everybody's going to pay attention to see how much he weighs. How is he going to produce? Who you have on offensive line? Can he be as patient? Did the Steelers offensive line make him? Things of that nature. So Le'Veon Bell signed for 4 years, $52.5 million, $35 million in guarantee, up as high as $61 million. He got 2 more $1 million guarantee, even though in his first 3 years with the Pittsburgh Steelers, he would have generated like $40 million. But again, they could have cut him after the first year and only just took a cap hit, and he wouldn't have got the $33 million guarantee because it was rolling guarantee. So my thought is, Le'Veon, you did what you had to do. I stand with Le'Veon because you got to stand on what you believe in. Like I said, we can't see the future. A lot of folks going to be like, he was dumb. You're cool to say he was dumb. But in business, if you truly believe in something, stand on it. And he did that. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I really like what the Jets and what Cleveland are doing. They're investing in parts that can help their young quarterbacks be successful, and that's what you need. Always invest in the parts around your young quarterbacks while they are on their rookie deal, because once the rookie deal is up, the market is going to make you overpay for that young quarterback regardless, because the narrative has been built. You need a quarterback in order to win a championship. Unless you are the Patriots and your franchise quarterback will take money off the table to better help guys around you, and everybody can't be Tom Brady, and everybody can't be the Patriots and throw rings at you and just say, hey, take a cut. It is what it is. Invest in your young quarterbacks. Build around them while they're on their rookie deal. You look at majority of the Super Bowl winners, they're on their rookie deals when they're young. You look at Joe Flacco was still on his rookie deal. He won. You look at Russell Wilson on his rookie deal. He won. Cam Newton got to the Super Bowl in his rookie deal. He lost, and then he signed to the big deal, hasn't stiffed it yet. Usually when you sign that big deal, you usually don't get back. I mean, you'll find some exceptions. But even though Peyton Manning won when he got to Denver, he took a pay cut before then so they could build up that defense, and he was trash can juice. But you get what I'm saying, man. That's all I got for y'all on this episode. Good is the enemy of great. Be great in everything that you do, man. BallHawk, make sure you subscribe. I'm out.
I want the whole world spin my record. Jabrill, the hoodie styles, check game, stay free records. Oh, shorty girl fed to death in a massaging. Bad news, even be massaging. I got a fitted head, I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging, I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, boats I'm constantly massaging. I got GPS's, I be massaging. I catch croaker fish cause I'm massaging. I like a macaroni plate, I be massaging. Even oodles and noodles, I be massaging. Straight out the ghetto cause I'm massaging. I got ice around my neck cause I'm massaging. Or even gold teeth, I'm massaging. A pinky ring iced out cause I'm massaging. I got $100 million, I be massaging. I got $10, I be massaging. I got $1,000, I be massaging. I got 22 cents and be massaging. I take a penny and be massaging. I tell shorty girl fat, I be massaging. Your big two, I be massaging. I be massaging, I be massaging. I got a GPS steering wheel massaging. Whole share road chain be massaging. I got a Uzi, I be massaging. I got a 12 gauge pump, I massage. I got 100,000, I massage. Ain't broke, I be massaging. I stay paid, I be massaging. I stay late, I be massaging. I hit the poop all night cause I'm massaging. She wanna come through loaded and massage. Whole team, we massage. Bad new parts constantly massage. Ain't no joke, I be massaging. Even the bacon and eggs, I be massaging. Polo shirts, Chateau Adidas, I be massaging. I love you, sweetie cake. Spin my record, let me give you the game. On how to get rich. Take a penny and flip a penny. Then 40 billion. Why? I be massaging. What? Car steering wheel. I be massaging. The whole label of the State Free Records in the VA. Oh, we be massaging. Let's have a money shot.